So you may or may not know that when I first started my career, I was actually a journalist, a reporter, and I have interviewed a lot of people on camera, and I've been on camera for a very long time, and cameras do weird things to people. So I wanted to break down through all my years of experience 4 ways to instantly look better on camera.
Quick tip before we dive in. There is nothing more uncomfortable than watching someone who is uncomfortable on camera. Your viewers and audience want you to look relaxed so they can sit back, relax, and enjoy your content. You got this.
The first thing that will instantly make you look better on camera is something I call the S&B combo. So there's a funny thing that happens when you get nervous, and sometimes you forget to smile, and you also forget to blink. And the reason video is so powerful for your business, your brand, and it's just a really big part of our world now, is because it makes you build a trust factor with the person watching. But people don't trust you if you look like a serial killer. This is what you look like when you're really, really nervous on camera and you can't quite think of what to do with your hands. That was hard. Keep your mouth relaxed, think of something happy, smile, and it sends an actual physical reaction through your body to just sort of breathe. And that does make you look more comfortable and more confident on camera. The reason that video is so important in building your business and your brand is that it builds trust. So you want to make sure that you don't have the serial killer vibes and that you have trustworthy vibes on camera. So how do you actually implement this when you're still not used to it? All you have to do is watch yourself back. So what I would do when I was first working in media is I would do a bunch of different exercises on camera. I would interview friends and family on camera, and I would see what my presence actually looked like, and I would pick out the things that I liked and then work on the things that I didn't like. Don't shame yourself, don't be embarrassed. It's not natural to talk to a camera, so it feels weird at the beginning. Bosses, let's have a moment of honesty. Have you ever watched your footage back and thought to yourself, I look a little like a serial killer? If you have, put serial killer in the comments below. I'm one of those people. The second way to instantly look better on camera is to stop thinking about the camera as a camera. So one thing that I would do when I was first starting out talking on camera is I would either visualize or I would actually put a picture of a friend or a family member on my camera. So it made me feel like I was talking directly to them. Makes things a lot easier, makes you feel a little more comfortable and at ease, and it makes you remember that you're not talking to millions or hundreds of people even, you're talking to one person. That's how you build a connection with video. That's how you build a connection on camera. So if you can visually think of someone in your head who would make you feel comfortable, maybe it's your mom or your best friend or your boyfriend or your husband, whoever it may be, think of them, and if it makes it even easier, put the picture near the camera so it makes you feel like that you're having that one-to-one conversation. So comment below and let me know who you are thinking of when you feel you're most comfortable and you're most confident on camera. The third way to instantly look better on camera, I'm gonna stand up for this one, is your posture. So when you feel uncomfortable, your tendency is to sort of protect yourself and move your body inwards. That makes you hunch and look down and not make eye contact. You don't trust people who don't make eye contact with you. So when you're on video and you can't look directly at the lens, which is really looking at another human being in the eyes, you come across as shady and untrustworthy. So first things first is the eye contact piece of it, which means you need to have your chin up, buttercup, and you also need to make sure shoulders are back. So if I'm feeling uncomfortable on camera, this is what it looks like. I'm seriously an expert and you should probably really listen to me. And most importantly, you're looking directly at the lens. Do you feel like I'm talking directly to you right now? If you do, let me know in the comments below. That's what good camera presence does. It creates this kind of a connection, but you need to actually make eye contact in order to do that. The final way to look really comfortable on camera is preparation. So what I used to do is when I was going live at some location in the middle of nowhere and there was a bunch of distractions around me, I actually would keep my notes in my back pocket, and I would also give another copy of my notes to my cameraman, or I would tape it somewhere in and around the camera or on the tripod. I usually didn't end up even using those notes, but just the safety and comfort of knowing that there was somewhere that I could look at in case I froze, which has happened before, it made me feel a lot more confident and comfortable and made me present myself in a much more comfortable way. Preparation is key, so knowing what you want to talk about. And also keeping in mind, you are an expert at whatever topic it is that you're talking about. So know that and really kind of pep talk yourself, and that's part of preparation. Pep talk yourself into knowing, I know what I'm talking about. I've been talking about this for years and years and years. If someone asked me at a party what I do for a living or what I'm passionate about, you could go on for days. It is no different when you're talking to camera. So prepare, prepare, prepare. And the one thing I will say about preparation, I often get asked this question, and a lot of you bosses have asked me this: should I get a teleprompter and should I read from notes when I'm filming my videos? I actually don't think that you should, because it makes you come across much more stiff and you're more focused on getting the words right on screen than you are coming across natural and comfortable. So what I do instead is, when you're doing a pre-produced video, the wonderful thing is, film it in small sections. That way, you're not trying to memorize an entire script and go through the whole thing at once. I can't even do that. What I do instead is I break it down by intro, which is a few sentences. I know those. I know the gist of what I want to say. I film it. If I screw up, I film it again. Now I'm issuing you a challenge, boss. So the only way to get comfortable on camera is to see yourself on camera a lot. So what I want you to do is pull out your phone and use Instagram stories or Snapchat, whatever platform you want to use. Film yourself and save it or send it directly to me or tag me some way, somehow at Lenarduzzi and show me that you've done this exercise, because I promise you, the only reason you're super nervous about being on camera is because you haven't done it a lot. I've just been doing this for over a decade, so for me, it ain't no thing. But when I first started, I totally got the nerves. Now that you know how to be comfortable on camera, make sure you check out my last video on how to make a professional video at home, because you are ready to go now. You have all the steps that you need to be comfortable on camera. Click the link around this video to check out the video on how to make a professional video at home. It shows you everything you need to know, and then you're set to go. If you liked this video, remember to hit that like button below, share it with your fellow bosses or someone who does get really nervous on camera. Comment below with your favorite tip or your favorite trick or hack that I shared, or one that you have that you can share with our community of bosses on how to get comfortable on camera. And if you're new here, welcome, and make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the bell to get notified every time I post a new video, which is every single week. Thank you so much for watching. You got this. I've got your back. I can't wait to see your videos, and I'll see you soon, boss.